Welcome to Cortburg Speaks Retirement, an audio podcast about investing in the stock market, financial planning, money management, and retirement planning. Each Wednesday, we help investors at all stages of life learn how to potentially grow and preserve their money from first job through retirement. Now here's your host, Miguel Gonzalez.
Good morning and welcome to the Cortburg Speaks Retirement audio podcast. On this week's audio podcast, I share a long-term care action plan that will provide step-by-step guidance for your insurance needs. Those turning 65 this year have a 7 in 10 chance of needing long-term care, also known as LTC, at some point. With the cost of a private room in a nursing home now topping $100,000 per year, the thought of paying this or for a loved one can be staggering. However, the high cost of long-term care is no reason to delay creating a care plan. It is important to think through the complications and the implications of long-term care on retirement plans, the effect that paying for LTC may have on you or your spouse, and options that can defray these costs. Here, you will find 4 steps to consider when thinking about LTC, also known as long-term care. Number 1, assess your likelihood of needing care. As many as 70% of people may need long-term care in their lives, which also means that 30% won't. If you are among the minority, your plans may look different than those expecting to need LTC. How many loved ones have required LTC? What does family health history look like? Assessing the likelihood that you will need long-term care at some point can inform the rest of the planning process. Number 2, evaluate long-term care costs. Long-term care costs may vary widely depending on location, local cost of living, the level of care needed, and the amenities offered. An apartment in an assisted living community in Pella, Iowa will likely cost less than a private room in a San Diego nursing home. Some instead opt to stay in their own homes and hire private caregivers. By researching and evaluating costs in your area, you will have a better idea of what to expect in the location where you will receive long-term care. Research payment options is number 3. Again, research your payment options. Ways to pay for long-term care include private savings, an LTC insurance policy, an annuity or pension, Medicaid with asset restrictions. One of the main complications with long-term care occurs when one spouse requires care, but the other does not. In order for the spouse needing care to qualify for Medicaid, they must have minimal assets. This situation can leave the other spouse without adequate resources to support themselves. A financial professional can work with married couples to create a plan that allows both spouses to receive the care they need. Meanwhile, an annuity or pension can provide regular income to help pay for long-term care expenses, sometimes in combination with an LTC insurance policy or a payment from retirement savings. Reviewing all options at your disposal can help evaluate your future steps. And number 4, create a long-term care fund. Once you've identified your best options for paying for LTC, it is time to create a dedicated long-term care fund or track your investments. Having certain funds earmarked for long-term care needs ensures they will be there when you need them. You may also want to consider investing in long-term care insurance, which helps cover the cost of LTC facility without dipping into personal assets. Long-term care insurance may not be right for everyone, and coverage varies, so it is important to discuss coverage with your financial professional before committing. Also, make sure to visit our website, www.cortburgretirement.com. Our site is filled with educational videos, ebooks, publications, and financial calculators designed to help you learn more about your finances. As you search our site, send us a note regarding any questions you may have about any particular investment concepts or products, and we will get back to you quickly with a thoughtful answer. This is Miguel Gonzalez, certified retirement counselor and managing partner with Cortburg Retirement Advisors, signing off for this week's educational podcast.
The opinions expressed and material provided are for general information and should not be considered a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decision. Securities offered through LPL Financial. Member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Private Advisor Group LLC, a registered investment advisor. Private Advisor Group LLC and Cortburg Retirement Advisors Inc. are separate entities from LPL Financial. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of principal.